Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading for August 11th through the 17th. I'm going to be taking a look at what is coming up for you for this week ahead. I'm going to start by looking at your current situation, where things are heading for you, the internal and external energies affecting you, as well as your outcome for the week of August 11th through the 17th. Now, this is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does resonate for you, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channels. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message for you from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. For Cancer, show me where they're currently at, where things are heading, the internal and external energies, and the outcome for the week of August 11th through the 17th. Very interesting. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The overall energy to your reading is going to be the Ten of Swords, and so I see a lot of betrayal here. I do see you trying to put your heart out there with somebody particularly, but currently this person is avoiding you. You're trying to get some more insight and reflecting. I see you reflecting on some things and you're like, no, baby, that's not what it is. But this person, you're feeling an avoidance from them. And it's kind of like they're there, but you two aren't really communicating well with one another. Where things are heading through the week, we have the Three of Swords. So there is something that happens that's very heartbreaking, disappointing. Now, the energy you're bringing to your reading, you're bringing the Two of Cups. So a lot of love and wanting the same thing as somebody else here. Like, we both feel a great deal of love for one another. So let's focus on that. They're trying to come out of, Four of Swords in reverse, like trying to break the lack of communication and come out of a silence and, maybe fix things here. But the outcome is showing that there are certain boundaries that are in place. So I'm really curious what's underneath the surface of all of these energies. Let's start by clarifying the Hermit for your current situation. All right, the Hermit is clarified by the High Priestess, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. Now, maybe you're going to counseling or something like that. Someone is helping you through this situation. But I am seeing where there's a lack of looking within. It really feels like you're trying your best to listen to your intuition, that things might not be exactly equal give or take, and you're doing some heavy introspection on what that means for you. But spending some time alone, spending some time apart, or feeling like you're kind of apart from each other mentally. You might be in the room with one another, but things aren't really getting said because there's a lot of inner reflection happening here. But I see you spending that time to look at what it is, you know, is this a good situation, and vice versa for them, because I feel that they are, you know, avoiding maybe a conversation with you about this, but y'all are trying to give some kind of recognition to one another. It's just hard to do all the time or in certain areas of your situation. Let's clarify that Three of Swords. So where things are heading for the week ahead with this Three of Swords, it's clarified by the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, and the Sun. Someone's really moody when it comes to love, and they're putting a lot of rules and boundaries on happiness and things growing or just being really good between the two of you. And there's a lot of abundance and love all around. It's just, it feels like your person is the one that's feeling disappointed here. And you are as well. I'm not going to say that it's just one particular way, but they're showing up very moody. Like then their heart is not open to just telling you what's going on. They keep putting, you know, so many rules in the middle of opening up to you about this heartbreak, about, you know, what's disappointing them. And maybe they're just kind of moody. They're not really open to love here, but it is affecting the energy between the two of you. So let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Cups for what you're bringing to your reading. You don't see the purpose of this. Even though you love this person, you're like, I feel this is my soulmate, but we're not on the same path. Our beliefs changed. I want out of this situation. I'm not feeling stuck. I want a fresh new start. And you want that to happen with like clear communication and moving forward here. So the Hierophant in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and then that Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You have plans to tell them like this isn't working out and we need to just move on from the situation, or move on from each other because it's not going to work out the way that it's going, because it is an equal give or take. If you try to love this person, then they don't let you in, or they keep pushing you away, that's going to make it bad. So let's clarify that Four of Swords for the energy they're bringing to the reading here. Yeah, they really do go back and forth. They're going through a situation of feeling isolated from you, and it's kind of showing up that they're doing it to themselves. Like they want to open up. They feel they don't have the strength to communicate with you. And so they're just kind of, their heart's closed off and they're just bitter right now, you know, feeling like I don't have anything to say because everything that comes out, you're going to take it that I'm being mean or whatever. And this is just how I feel. Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So they just feel this is a loss. Like, why should we try? I don't have my heart open to this, and my decision is to just stay closed off and not make it easy for you, Cancer, for them to open up and be loving or understanding or hear you out. They're just not in that kind of place. Let's go ahead and clarify the Emperor for your outcome. I see you moving on here, and you're really initiating this because of the fact that they won't open up and talk to you. Where they want to open up like, okay, I'm going to break the silence, but then I don't have the strength to do this, to communicate clearly what I want or what's going on. So it comes off like very sharp. My words come off very hurtful because my heart is really closed off. I'm feeling just kind of, you know, cold. Like there's no feeling really about it. Feelings aren't involved. I'm just going to say what I'm going to say. So I do see you putting some boundaries here. You're making the rules for yourself because chasing after them, you feel like you're constantly waiting on them, and you're done with that. And so you're motivated to find something new here, and it happens quickly because of the fact that there's so many boundaries in the way. So I do see you ending things with that Death card at the bottom of the deck. You just needed to look within and spend that time alone like you're doing right now to know if this is really what you wanted to do this week ahead. And it makes sense because you're not getting anywhere with this person. Like, you try to be happy and you're met with so many boundaries and their bitterness towards love at this time. So let's go ahead and get an oracle message for you. What do you want Cancer to know? Fellow travelers, support is all around you. So traveling, moving forward, there's rainbow blessings in front of you. You're going to have support from strangers, people that you will meet that will make you feel very uplifted. Also family and friends that want to support you in this journey ahead. It is yours to take care, Cancer, on your own. But if you need the support from anyone, there's support all around you, and even people that you don't know that want to be there to help you. Like, hey, do you need, let's just, you know, hypothetically, maybe you get a flat tire and someone comes along, stops and is like, let me help you change that. You know, you have all the resources of people wanting to be helpful around you. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So follow what makes you happy. Don't stay in a place where you are feeling that things aren't working out. It's time to just trust in the unknown and trust in your intuition of what makes you feel happy moving forward and go after it. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button, and we'll see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.